My name is Tynan McDaniel, and I am an actor in the Night Courier. I play the part of the courier. It's hard to take risks on set. It's hard to feel safe. It's hard to feel really free to collaborate to create something bigger than yourself if you don't have a lot of trust and faith in the people that you're working with. So having worked with Mason before and having worked with Dres before, the three of us collaborate really, really well together. There's like some kind of energy that happens when we're all together, and it makes it possible for us to get out of the way and let the story come through. And I don't know what makes that happen, but I'm really grateful to be a part of that dynamic. When I found out I was going to be working opposite Dres, I was elated. Dres is such a phenomenal actor. He is able to so completely inhabit his characters. It is a joy to behold, and it is one of the great honors of my professional life to work across someone like that. He makes me feel so safe and so able to take any, to take a risk, and because he's going to be there with you. I admire his work tremendously. I love working with him. I started calling all my actors friends and being like, it's Dres. That's what I did. After I read the script, I was really excited to understand the relationship between the courier and the man as an allegory for something much broader within our society today. Right off the bat, knowing Mason and Tabby and having worked on their projects before, I had a lot of faith in the subtlety of the storyline. And my immediate desire was to start talking to them about it. And start talking to Dres about it. I guess I read it, and the first thing I wanted to do was be like, what are we gonna do here? And take it apart and work together and see where it went. The story of the Night Courier stands out because it defies the genre that it's in some way. I would say that the typical heading would be horror. And it's a story about our capacity as humans to categorize one another as different, same. And so I think even though it goes underneath the horror genre, it's much, much more complex. My character's profession is that she seeks out food for people who have been infected with vampirism. She's incredibly adept at her job, and part of being adept at her job is deciding that the people who are her victims, or the victims of the clients, are not human. What drew me to that is my own capacity to categorize other people is not something that I want to cultivate, but has been something that I've seen more of than I'd like to admit. I would also say that when I see that tendency in other people, when I see it in my fellow countrymen or my sort of fellow man in general, it's really hard to see people consider entire swaths of other people as not being worthy of respect, not seeing them for the humanity that exists in every human on the planet. I want to simultaneously weed it out of myself, but that requires acknowledging it in myself. And I want to understand why other people do it so readily and so comfortably, and that requires stepping into that mindset and I cringe to do it, and I really want to do it.